Hey there viewers, looking to learn about your crush's personality? Are you starting to speak with this person? There are several ways you can make an educated guess about their personality. One of them is texts. Seriously, the way a person texts reveals a lot of secrets about who they are. In today's video, we'll be talking about various texting styles and what they say about the person. What do short and long texts reveal? Do people who use lots of emojis really have a better romantic life? We'll be talking all of this and more. Number 1. You write short texts. We all have a love-hate relationship with people who reply in short sentences, sometimes even in a few words. You'll be writing several mile-long texts and they'll simply reply with, okay. It's so irritating. You invite them over for lunch and ask if they'd like to eat. All they say back is, whatever you cook. You ask how they're feeling, I heard you were sick, and they reply, yes. These short answers are signaling that they like to be direct and to the point. They don't enjoy small talk. They're straightforward and they tell it like it is. If you're a person who writes short texts, you're honest and open. You don't twist things or play with words. Beating around the bush? What's that? You get straight to the point. The best part about being an honest and direct person is that you don't have to try to hide your feelings. If you dislike something, you say it up front. If you approve, you say it clearly. Unfortunately, these people are often misunderstood. Some accuse you of being rude while you're just telling the truth. In fact, people like you make the world a better place by being honest. You love people, but not too much. This is your biggest strength. Showering people with love beyond a certain point can be damaging. Kudos to you for knowing this and being in charge of your feelings. Do you like small talk? What approach do you take to communicate? Share your preferences with the Bestie community in the comments below. Number 2. You write long texts. This one is me, folks. I absolutely adore people who write long texts because I do it too. I love communicating. I'll write long messages and not shy away from sharing. Are you the same? If so, what does that say about your personality? People who write long texts are actually putting their thoughts and emotions into it. This shows that they're sensitive and thoughtful. They like to take care of others. If you're the same, congratulations. You're the best people around. You'll go to any length to take care of people you love. You're emotionally mature, so you don't shy away from talking about feelings. Guess how this helps you? By sharing your feelings, you're able to relax and be stress-free. This is great for physical as well as emotional well-being. People who send long texts are often kind and compassionate. Within their friend circle, these personalities are known to be good advice givers. Their friends turn to them for advice on personal matters. This tells you a lot about how special they are to others. It's true respect. Number 3. You use a lot of emojis. Emojis definitely make conversations interesting. I can't imagine typing LOL without following it up with a laugh face. Are you the same? Do you use lots of emojis while texting? If so, you're a very expressive person. People who use emojis constantly while texting have an interesting personality. They could be anything but boring. They're absolute sweethearts who love expressing and sharing their feelings. They can also be the biggest drama queens you've ever met. It can be either way, but whichever side they're on, one thing is certain about them. They're comfortable with telling people how they feel. People are full of emotions, and they're not shy about it. Pretty powerful, right? It is, and there's more to it. A study was done involving people who use lots of emojis while texting, and the result will leave you amused. This study found that people who use emojis had more dates and more romance in their life. The study surveyed Americans to see if there was a connection between using emojis and a better love life, and it turns out there is. As if a better romantic life wasn't enough, experts also argue that using emojis displays a person's creative side. Wait a minute, creative and romantic? No wonder these people have better chances of dating. But before you resort to bombarding your crush's phone with emojis, just wait. There are a few things you need to avoid at all costs. Don't overload your text with emojis. It makes you look childish. Remember, there's a truckload of difference between childlike cuteness and plain stupidity. Also, make sure you aren't hiding behind your emojis. It's lame to use emojis without actual words. If you can say it or text it, don't emoji it. That's kind of the rule. Before we move ahead, here's another video you might like. You might think being moody or irritated is part of your personality. While in reality, this could be caused by hormonal imbalance. Here, watch this video to know more about the 9 symptoms of hormonal imbalance in women. Number 4. You're too careful while texting. Do you hate misspelling words or forgetting to include commas in your sentence? Do you check each and every word you type before sending? If this is you, you definitely hate confrontations. You don't like conflicts and go out of your way to avoid them. You're not sure how the person on the other end will read your text, and that's why you make sure there's zero chance of miscommunication. You might also be a people pleaser, a person who likes to keep everyone around them happy. This is actually an amazing trait. Your friends certainly love you for being so caring, but make sure you know how to exercise your boundaries. You can't please each and every person in your life, and sometimes there will be disagreements. Know when to stop going out of your way to please others, and certainly learn to say no. It's really important. Otherwise, you'll end up hurt, frustrated, and even exhausted. Number 5. You barely reply. This is a special type, and honestly my worst trigger. I find it hard to be around people who read your text but don't reply on time. I understand they might be busy, but at least say you're busy if you read my message. Don't leave people in the dark. People who leave others on read are either lazy or simply impolite. They easily get distracted and often have looming deadlines. They're sometimes the most chaotic person you know. If you're struggling with a similar person in your life, have a conversation with them. Let them know being left on read makes you anxious. Start a healthy conversation so you don't keep hurting yourself, or start sending emails. At least you won't keep opening your phone to see if they read it. Number 6. You text a lot. People who keep texting are the opposite of those who never reply. Non-repliers can hurt your feelings, but dealing with the same text all the time can be a handful. People who double, triple, or quadruple their messages are considered very impatient. Aren't they always? People see you as impatient because these people often don't write a complete paragraph before hitting send. Instead, they send a sentence of text. This means your phone will keep buzzing, but these kinds of people still serve a purpose. They're pretty bold after all. They go after things they like and work hard to get them. In other words, they're very persistent. It's not over, people. Texting isn't the only way to learn about your crush's personality. There are subtle signs that you can also pay attention to. These tell you whether your crush is into you or not. Here's how. Watch and learn about 16 clear signs that a woman likes you badly. You can also try 20 signs a man is secretly in love with you. Go ahead and click one. Better yet, watch both. Do you text your crush often? Did this video help you get any insight into their personality? Let us know in the comments below.